something I know that's in the house that I can glean from, I can gather from. So they understand. And when the shepherd says, hey, you know what, point you to certain people. When the shepherd points you to certain people and tell you need to reach out to them, you need to talk to them, that's going to help you, to guide you, to strengthen you, to restore you, Amen. To open up your minds, expand you. So, so they don't want you to get caught up in the thickets by a stranger. Yes. They don't want a stranger to take advantage of you. Yes. So folks always say, well, shepherds are nosy, pastors are nosy, they always in our business. Don't let a pastor be in our business. You ain't got to tell them everything. Come on, man, don't raise your hand, but that's what we do. Most men, the ladies don't have a problem with it. They're like, yeah, I told a pastor so-and-so. Men be like, what? They get lit up in the Christmas tree. You told them what? Yep, they tell on you. I get told on too, so I don't get livid. I don't stop talking to her. I don't blackball her. I never blackball her, ever. As a matter of fact, majority of the time we laugh. Yeah, we do. I come in and say, why you call him? Because you already know Apostle people don't play. He's just going to let me have it. Yeah, but see, I care more about the man that I need to become than my ego. I ain't got no ego with it. You really don't have one, but you think you may have one, but when you get married, you lose that. That's out the window. And the quicker you learn that ego ain't got no chance, the better off your marriage gonna be. I learned that early on. So when she would drop a dime on me, and she told Tim, Apostle Tim, one time I think we were talking about it a couple of times, and I was like, yeah, Apostle Tim, and I know that that voice he had. Oh, Steve, I need to talk to you. Okay, all right, man. You got me now. I'm handcuffed. Or she just call Mama. Oh Lord. Couple times, 2 times she called. Yep. I was like, oh Lord. Mama called me up and she just said, hey Steve. I was like, oh Lord, I already know you can talk. Now, you know better. You know better than that.
Maybe 3 in 20 years.
I think it was 3. It was a couple more. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And she would check me, tell me about myself. And that worked, but I'm telling you, that's one of the worst ones. Yeah. And you're like, I'm sorry. But anyhow. It's all to keep us away from the strain. Amen. Because there's things that's on the inside of us that are estranged. Yeah. Our hearts turn. Not wicked, not desperate, it's just not turned. It's not completely committed. It's not necessarily, like the song, my heart belongs to you. So sometimes our hearts don't truly connect to what the shepherd voice represents. Right? Yeah, it said, he said, a stranger voice they will not follow, but will flee from him. They know not the voice of strangers. And this parable spoke Jesus of them, but they understood not what the things were spoken to them. Verse 6. He said he spoke a parable to them, and they didn't understand it. It was a riddle to them. So you have to go into the first 5 verses to find out the parable about the thief and the robber. So next week we'll talk about. No, I will. I'll finish the story. So we need to be able to say we will not listen to any voice. Now, see, this is where it gets crazy. I'm not saying that you can't listen to any other voice, but put it this way: we need to make up our mind that if we're connected to a house, that's the voice. We're gonna put priority on that voice. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I felt that check in my spirit too, so don't feel bad. So I don't want to isolate you, because when you start distinguishing voices in general and say what people cannot listen to, that's when cults come in. So use some wisdom. Use wisdom on who you connect to. And even when I connect to people that's not necessarily in my circle, it complements what's already being made in the house. So most of the time when I get exposed to a new voice, it will always complement what I've been taught. Right. That's easy. You can hear it. I get on Facebook, you can see it. I can see it in posts. You can see certain people post like, oh, they did that. Boy, they got an axe to grind this morning. It's too early for all that. You can hear the loudness coming in the post. Anybody ever been on the scene of poster? Ooh, dang, that ain't no fire right there. That's a 4-alarm blaze. Am I right? Am I right? You don't have to be deeply prophetic. You can just tell that this folks is crazy. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. They just going on a rampage. They just let everybody have it. All you can do is like, hurry up, get to the timeline. Get that out of my timeline. So you can use it. It's good. But we got to be able to learn to discern between good and evil. And our discernment need to go to an all-time high. Oh, we're going to be like Velcro, sticking to everything. And there's some stuff out there that shouldn't be stuck to us. I got some good friends that's just on this crazy rampage. Like, dude, really? I even reach out. I just want to talk about it. Can we talk about it? I mean, the Facebook don't know the sum total of my thoughts. Some thoughts are better left unsaid. Am I right? You just can't tell everybody all your business. Some people only need to know basis. Shoot, some of your friends, some of your family. Everybody don't have perfect clearance. Seriously. I mean, there's certain places in government you can't go. Am I right? You got to have clearance. Some people, just because they have access to you, they still need clearance. Especially if they had no prior knowledge of you. Don't let them assess your life unless you're connected to somebody that that your heart tells you that I can trust this person. You know what I'm saying? And I got to say this because I got 2 minutes. Just because they listen to you, don't mean they got your best interest. We get sucked into that because I done talked to them 4 times and they done critiqued it properly, so I continually to give them stuff. They just waiting on the big one. Especially if they're just listening. If they're not sorting through and configuring your thoughts and telling you where you're off, that's a telltale sign that they got an upper hand on you and they are connected to TMZ. Tabloid Christianity, that's what I call it. Tabloid Christianity. And I told you, they're building a case against you, trust me. That's why married folks, you can't just be talking to single folks. Because they're going to tell on you. They're going to be like, man, I ain't know it like that. Then you try to figure out why everybody looking at you. You go into a public event and then people looking at you like, and there's that one person that dropped it down on the low on you, that messed up all your friends. You got to find somebody you can trust. So we need these shepherds. We don't talk about the qualities. Yeah, I know I can be kind of coarse at times and nonchalant, but sometimes as a shepherd you have to guard your heart. Just some folks just don't care about your heart. They just don't care. I've been on this thing for a long time. Before I pastored, I hung around with some of y'all. Not necessarily y'all, but some folks that think like y'all. And it was, it was a bit distasteful. I had to, be a watchdog to help him out a few times. Remember I told you the story? Like, man, the man telling you who he is, believe him. He said he ain't a pastor, so he's an apostle, so believe it. I mean, he brought in people that would help us. If he didn't have it, he imported it. If it needed help in marriage, he brought people. Apostle Corey Wade and his wife would come in. They were great. Came from Crusaders. They would come in and help us. So whatever was not in operation, he would import it from Crusaders to help us because he was letting us know that that's not my grace. I'm militant. I just blow stuff up. I'll train you how to blow it up. And bring other folks in here to show you how to put it together. But I won't blow it up. And that's what he used to tell him. He's always telling him, what's wrong with it? I can go with that. This is the place for me. I didn't want a pastor anyway. I need a man's man. Hey man, if he had came out of there looking a little feminine, just saying, a little soft. When he came out there with the chest out and everything, I was like, hey, that's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, y'all messing me up. You wanted something in that person's persona to provoke you. You needed strength and courage. Am I right? Come on now. Need somebody to be able to tell you enough is enough. Go get that javelin up. We're going to stick it to it. We're going to get to the bottom of this. That's what we need. We're going to talk about some shepherd qualities and what a shepherd looks like. Because there is an expectation. And I believe you can get to a place of rest when you understand what a shepherd looks like, not according to what you've been exposed to. Hand the room. We only want the Bible when it relates to what we want. Hand the room again. Am I right? We only want the Bible when it fits what we want. But when God wants to give us what he wants, hand the room again. That's when we want a revision. That's when we want to say but. But God. But. Let's go. We should want everything that God has told. Whatever God has expected for our lives. Everything that God has written and spoken to us, publicly and privately, to fit this here. This here gives you the principle that gives a people a nature. Yep. Out of these principles, there's a nature that if you adhere to it, it creates a certain nature on the inside of you. And that's what the nature of the lamb and the lion. We need the lamb and the lion. We need God to be able to give us leaders after his own heart. Which I'm giving ahead of myself, but we need that to